Randy Abbey, the Blackstars Management Committee chairman, and also Otto Addo as Cocoa Board acting CEO. Papa na kasa o say Blackstars no baby a niam keka kono baby be fine. Na Ghana players a omugwa boa akosi akan our the 4-nation tournament. I say happen our United Kingdom, UK, to be precise. Ghana players, don't do na beba. But you say there's other league centers omunye ende omu season. Into omu ende omu season new year na players no but a tournament will be too soon. At the moment no ebia qualifies. Now Ghana bebo ahead of the World Cup qualify in 2026 World Cup because war United States of America, Mexico, and then Canada. No, hodie omunya kwanya ebisi akan for the qualifiers. But with the national team, so musi akan with the 4-nation tournament in there. Inya botre, players in be injured. Ebi wo friends a bit of fatigue, and ebi wo hosoa. Enya dia omo class ni emo mukwan because remember, this particular tournament is not FIFA sanctioned. At the same time, Nibia and the boss, Kurt, Edwin, Simon, Okraku, Kurt Okraku, the Ghana Football Association president, currently the second vice president Ademola, CAF, and as the Confederation of African Football. Papa no so as to be our Blasters and say Ghana Blasters confidence national say ba after beating Chad and Madagascar no 8 goals now mo share na ma as a confidence now boys no wanna share say ba did aka na say we Ghana ni na say odwen Blasters ho na say football o passion ni o hobby nko ade a na say o hopi we she even for a minute say 2026 World Cup because of United States of America no obeso komi ko hwe nko ade a on a D-Day, Ghana airborne in next qualified games. Our Ghana, I don't know. Make sure you sit on your television and support with love. So, Baba Stadium is bra never supported with Odomu. And now, Brasimuni and Ijimu. Edino ye Maxibillion. Sure, no, a fans va. Ye children say, so conquer. That's it. Ya conquer show ni na bibia fine. Oh, no, Oboga Sports. Making sure to subscribe. Who subscribe we are. Turn the notification button on. Now, oh yeah, no we pay. Now I like it, no I like it. Now yeah, what your comment in our comment section? I say, do you think the Blasters of Ghana tournament there yeah akobo UK the 4-nation tournament no? If we cannot get all our players, it's a FIFA and sanction team go the FIFA ranking. So, what is the essence of this particular tournament? Don't forget, say. Your boss our tournament in year by June going no you better about another World Cup qualifiers. Echo September mo ntino. Doesn't make sense. Should we actually honor this particular tournament? Your Blackstars Management Committee for are they thinking the right direction with the Ghanaian populace of the football? No? Ketiye so Kreku say still now no that simply say bring back the love. Do you think the Blackstars have done enough? Again, Chad Madagascar, 8 goals in total. Enough. Say, Yebeka will say, okay, for this time around, we are highly spiritual behind the Blasters of Ghana. Mamema the details, the embo judgment. Who we are, as a fan, our fans, I expect you to drop your VAR decision. Our comment section, I say it make sense, say it make sense. The verdict lies on your table. And to make the judgment, our comment section I say on old burger sports. Edino that's with Maxibillion. Randy Abbey na air to ayampia na nensem wa kan ina na say we di onko di Ghana for atem. Nensem no etia. Na asempa so de yesi asempa etia. No kro hoi. Enya mienu enya miensa baako. Indi o see the Blasters of Ghana yes. Ye gwa go see akan in England, a 4-nation tournament. But the issue now ACC say Ghana Blackstars players and you money be available. And your money na and it may available. In the expecting the superstars now when money na so me see account of Blackstars anymore. On that phone is in tournament they be happen in England no. All because some of the leagues centers yen point. Yen go tie Randy Abbey ono ansem out na no ka. No yeah. As fans were afford there. Ya no passam. You be chiri mu. You know we are. Yeah, chiri.
I think that team will assemble in London on the 25th, and they would have 3 training sessions before our first game on the 28th against Nigeria. There are quite a number of players who are injured. I'm sure that you follow the news, so you know they are injured. There are a few who are also engaged in qualifying games for Europe, and so their clubs will not release them. Mind you that this period is outside the FIFA free period, and so for those whose leagues will still be in session and they are still in contention, they might not be available, plus the injured players. But I think that the coach is going to present quite a good crop of players who would go out there. This is part of our preparations towards the September and October World Cup qualifying games, and so we would wait to see the players that will finally be available, and we'll see how we would fare in the 2 games that will be played on the 28th and the 31st, and see how that impacts on our preparation towards the World Cup qualifiers.
So here and the Abbey, the okay none simple. Say, and yeah, their place be available due to more clubs. Ebe do this say mama because omnyembo league ni we. Ebu also all league na we na tournament dey ba because in the wabre fatigue, especially more high end games to say o player or Chelsea o go see akan our the Conference League finals we see against Nottingham Forest. The intensity our the both 2 games no M1 say 2 match in 3 or 4 days edi woni ma M1 no ntenya dey as those players no meba omo league ni so ende no nya dey omeba omo injury so nya dey omeba na emum no kakra no betima ba plus omo coach Otto Addo Ghana for bibiri na say wasan onya ade enko yi but still na Blackstars management committee member onim de Randy Abbey edi anim but no mo ye nipa bonefo aye so on to aso no papa no say Otto Addo the list mienu aba na aba 2 lists. One is omo foreign based players now normally yeta from Blackstars no and you what the local players to say they see here with Benjamin Sarri man any opportunity could damu ema Blackstars of Ghana as number 1 goalkeeper no you benya a host of other players are mostly account the Ghana Premier League or many opportunity if the foreign based players now ma some places will be opportunity na so me bu so Randy Abbey na ngaza no una adwuma na no so ma Randy Abbey adwuma ye no so ma senior I say uma adwuma ya the too much because to be the chief executive officer for Kokobo, look, we and gold export and I see the gold board everywhere we are. The second product I work Ghana ha and I resource I Ghana ha. Ya Ghana waiting me ton in your husikapano. Hey Koko. We gold. And if you have got oil in the enya cry item is a 9% the same. Just say you input. But Koko there. Ya ne koton ya de nya tete ka ye de aka ba fie abecha me koko fo no koko na the second major export so we gold free o se ya prim gold sika na de maye no we ye no free koko na me sika papa Randy Abbey aduma na de am koko board so too much so be medal with executive council meetings Blackstars management committee chairman enko you nyuma no kaka boss sa na untimi 7 Ghana untimi 7 you enko go bo no sika na oje in the month boso me etwa 150,000 Ghana cedis home better allowance cook allowance entertainment allowance ye jamu kra na nka ma get for allowance ni na mo drivers ne mo security men sika mo die no se no mu twani na mpo dia ebi 3,000 4,000 ekotua to security 3,000 4,000 ekotua to Ghana ni bia ni obetwa 4,000 ma security man pa se individual ontwa. But nini na ye package a masaka. The question is, what are you still doing with the Ghana Football Association? Yes, we are a club, Pando Heart of Lion. Understandably, you can let someone lead as a chief executive officer for the club, which, as it stands, that is so. Because we are more Metro TV, need other works, you know. Not the attention, your focus mostly, as a president of the club. A man for a year, the chief executive officer rule. So we are made the day-to-day running and be intact. It was working perfectly. But with the current Ghana Football Association Executive Council members, as the Blackstars Management Committee chairman, he's a work not getting too much. Now, I hope and say as a Blackstars Committee chairman, no, normally, probably 99% of the time, say a book game, hey, Blackstars this year can there. As a Management Committee chairman, you are supposed to be there. We will see if the Four Nation tournament here goes to England, no. We are in the cocoa season. I the cocoa kwane sikasha si flu eba Ghana. We want to see how you do it. So beti mako one man kwa na bia mra so say wo je waduma na to. And then about number 2. Why are you playing needless tournament? First of all, this particular tournament have no bearings on your FIFA ranking or CAF rankings, which have been very poor, to be frank. Your CAF ranking, FIFA ranking have been terrible. In fact, the federation and association now, mutimika se move fa a coach because you want to improve on FIFA ranking. But this other go see apia. Yedim, yahu. And this time around, tournament ni amoko boy. Any bearings be out FIFA ranking, so no. Any bearings be out CAF ranking because it is not FIFA sanctioned game. Rule number 1. Number 2. Any FIFA sanctioned game there. Meaning that we cannot make sure that every single player will be present. Mama, in fact, again, Chad and Madagascar, 2 low or very low countries in football. And Fanyan Yastek, and Pedepede Mobeti, he said you have arrived. You haven't arrived. And he said, I can't see a Muga go see. And because a child in Madagascar, the money of money of them crack. Are we not supposed to be taking time to restructure our team to get more ample time for technical advisor, director, ni coach Otto Addo, Scafane Otto Addo, nini other 13 extra technical men no more money 15. Nka mu here so many players in time that no more training. No get to know the players more. Playing match, having training to play match, easy. Simple. It's all a matter of say the particular training you are making for a match ahead. It's not, you are not fostering any unity or team cohesion. Maybe you might say playing the games will create that team cohesion. Now we are Jordan, are you after a game against Chad? Okay, so look, there are more reasons why we are not seeing the Blackstars perform to its apex. Because the Blackstars of Ghana players, when that time, maybe share 2, 3, 4 days. Then they train, they play a game. So it's hardly say or not Jordan Ayub who say Kudus and I'm right and I left. Inaki Williams and I'm right and I left. And I say a friend say Antoine Semenyo and I'm left and I right. They find it difficult because people like to compare more club performance any or more national team performance. Because club performance, they have stayed for about a month or 2 in pre-season, train among themselves, train the entire season. It's easily, if you close your eyes, only be a player with Janako, only be a player with and you pass now, you don't even need to look. But with the Blackstars, it's not like that. Are we giving that opportunity? Again, we have a lot of new collabs, how many young chaps. Are we trying to blend this youthful exuberance with the experienced players? So the Rashes tournament now, you say you organize and there's some kwacha be free maba, some small cities be free maba. And on Ghana Football Association, no more times need na. Is it your motivation to go and play this tournament? Because the tournament have no FIFA ranking value. The Vasobia is on FIFA level. 2, you say you players need na available because some of them go league go So how on earth will you even position a game? Abra only say you are not even going to get all your best players to be available. Now, Obega say opportunity for the local players. We all know, even if you call them, the very moment the burgers for the banner, you drop all of them again. So the only thing you are going to gain is a monetary value. Nothing valuable for the nation. As a man Ghana, we won't get their benefits. But the only benefit you are going to get is a place in Minnesota go to get some dollars if they win games and there's a winning bonus. And rich, of course, Ghana the idea winning bonus. Randy Abbey, who as a Blaster Management Committee chairman, who did football team, you have been a veteran in the media, which I said follow football as co-owner, as Pando, as of Lion. The attack. Yes, but it's obey taking ditches. I've seen you. As I want some can I be oh. I also know we are feeling brother. Yeah, that's feel your also pa. Do you say no man some also. Now, me for we same view. Ket Edwin Simon Okraku, Ketizo Okraku, the president of Ghana Football Association, and then the second vice president of CAF. Or say after winning against Chad and then Madagascar, the confidence of the Blasters is back. And all that the Blasters will need from henceforth. Hey, say, we are Ghana need this young Kwadia, Blasters neighbor our Crash Sports Stadium, Kumasi Sports Stadium, Aliu Mama Sports Stadium, and Azatama Sports Stadium, Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Bra, never heard. And support them and cheer them up. Because the nan we are again Chad, no, I'm a boys in Mura, no, Vemini Yai. There was so much of be a Albina. They will slaughter them. On which will be an instance. Shell. And the mom found so in Nigeria. We are Cote d'Ivoire. We are Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt. You be you say. You are clear. Now, you enter the cat in Angasakai. You are as you be treated.
The confidence of the team is on the rise. I think that the Thinkal team, led by Otto, have learned big lessons. I think that the Thinkal team, led by Otto and supported by Wilfred Schaefer and Desmond Ofe, and the rest of the guys, are ready to do the extra to ensure that we make it to the Mundial. And all they need at this minute is the support of Ghana and Ghanaians. And I think that Ghana spoke very loudly during the last window, and Ghana will speak even much better and stronger during the September window.
And the Curtin some more can about confidence. Our office of the Blasters in now, President, like let's be truthful. Also, why a media person paying? As in say Jens and Dreadful night, as a some can't change any me. Mr. President, Obaye no first motto out the buy aside what was in your manifesto and a creating wealth for all, igniting passion and creating wealth for all. No? Well, next motto out the buy bring back the love hashtag, and the message in it was very simple. The people of Ghana should support Ghana and support everything in Ghana, especially when it comes to our national football teams and then our local league. Now, local league, you have succeeded in making sure that nobody even cares about it anymore. Today, across the folk and Krobe Commercial Sante Kotoko, our biggest game, and I watch. One, we said that now you have bought fixed channel too much. As will be a no of Kotoko under you, leadership. In your Kotoko has an anchor more presidential cup. I annual game. Happen. In mostly, you tell you Kotoko has. Because Ghana, Bechem United in Onya Kotoko no has ni. Mediaman in Onya Kotoko no has ni. Dream Saves in Onya Kotoko no has ni. But for Kwani in Onya Kotoko no has ni. Oko United in Onya Kotoko no has ni. Ratama United Onya Kotoko no has ni. Insanity all over. It is a board presidential cup. Now the motivation is to create football attention in our local league using the president's relationship with our sportsmen. Get fantastic, super fantastic. But you and I know say it does not make football sense administratively. Say because say one game and a league game yeah awarded a 3 points. That same league game now and I see the presidential cup on their chair because they say boy we need to you. This was absolute nonsense. This was beyond football. This is not something that someone who has studied football administration in the United States of United Kingdom, UK, where football thrives, where football is the major part of their economy. What goes here the Waba? Now all the presidential cup, any league game, two no what can be in one game. In one game, you have 3 points. You say more trophy. See this nonsense. It happened under your leadership. Again, under your leadership, you are not going to connect as a non-way. Our class posted him. Nipa coin and do 3,000. So bring back the love, fools, and happen. It didn't work. In fact, Ghana Premier League is all-time low in terms of its publicity, its advertisement, in terms of its engagement. Among for Nihun, you don't see 2 or 3 people sitting or standing there talking about the Blasters, talking about the Ghana Premier League. Obian can watch them. The media people are also angry. They speak with disheartening voices, very loud voices about how the Ghana football have been run down. But truth be told, to you everything is going on well, unless on the day that you are speaking on your logical reasoning, where you don't attach your emotions, then you admit, say Ghana football no in crisis. I remember very well, Mr. President, Oba Sunyani, which share media, okay, Trudeau said, in these hard times, nobody will sponsor Ghana Premier League as a title sponsor with about 2 million or 3 million US dollars. This is, you know, moye gakran sa namori kikabum, many sponsors. So you have accepted. Said the love is not there. Why will you judge people affection for the Blasters? We just chat in Madagascar. Look, proud to say, yebe called out AFCON moments now man qualify. Now in 6 games against Niger, Sudan, Angola, no. Now man show be both home and away. I am qualifying. No. Before say be do what no chat. I shall Madagascar now. These are not teams that say okay can even first division 4. Ebo mo enti show. So is it what is giving them the confidence? All right. Yeah, Prophet of Doom. Yeah, me bumpire say very ask because Ghana in 18B. I wish and hope and prayer as the Ghana national team will function well. But if this is your message, say again, Chad and Madagascar, my confidence, I'm where you are very funny. Again, Chad and Madagascar. You okay? In the confidence. What confidence? Thomas Tepatemo bought Champions League against Real Madrid. Huh? Mohamed Kudus move against Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea. They need to beat Chad and Madagascar to get confidence. Inaki move against Barcelona, Real Madrid. What the hell are we talking about? What the hell are we talking about in Ghana football? The Ben Ghana football is that laughing stock. Mr. President, what can be? Ghana football become. The more we can in an patch of more comment section as a mama. Do you think again Chad and Madagascar are engineering some hope, faith, and belief in our players, and their confidence is on the horizon? They are not flying with some smiling, confident colors. Is it so? Do you believe in that? The Ghana Football Association President, Ketiye Sokrakukan, would you tell me, sir? Says I know you to my comment section as a man. So, and the other comments now make it about, says some of our players will be missing. A local place, some local place will be placed. Do you think this tournament is really necessary? And as a new necessary. Your comment is very needed. Oh, Burger Sports. Sure, no, that's your fans there. Do you know that's your Max Billion? Make sure you subscribe. You like it. What like here, you know. Just comment to comment section and say, no, we are you want thing, mommy. Share. No, you are soon you be here. Max Billion, Macro. Bye.